everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so another month, another deluxe release from Warner Brothers. So for this video, I'm going to be unboxing the latest 4K release of Casablanca. Now, I've said this in countless videos, but Warner Brothers are knocking it out of the park when it comes to these releases. Every single one of them, I just think, have a premium look to them. Granted, one or two of the Steelbooks were a little bit underwhelming, but I'm happy to report that the Steelbook that you get in this one is rather nice. And I do like a lot of the goodies that you do get inside it as well. I've also said this in numerous videos that I have not seen this movie yet. I've never seen it before. I'm embarrassed to actually say that. Now, I have watched 20 minutes of this movie just to get an idea of the 4K picture, and I like the way the movie is shaping up after them 20 minutes as well. So really am looking forward to checking it out. But I have to tell you, regardless of whether I do love this movie or whether I do hate it, the movie collector in me is so unbelievably proud to finally have this movie in my collection. It's regarded as one of the greatest movies ever made, and I felt my collection would not be right if I did not have Casablanca in it. So again, I'm just happy. I'm really happy, regardless of what I think of the movie. But I have checked out 20 minutes of this movie, and I have to tell you, folks, the 4K picture is truly jaw-dropping. I couldn't believe what I was watching, and this is only 20 minutes. I can only imagine what the rest of the movie is going to look like. But the first thing I noticed when it came to the picture quality was this infinite depth the picture had. It almost looked three-dimensional. That's a huge testament to the picture, the job that Warner Brothers, have done on this release. You can clearly see that Warner Brothers regard this movie as the crown jewel of their catalogue. And of course, they were going to look after it and do a proper 4K restoration on it. So yes, great sense of depth with the picture. There is an incredible amount of fine detail. It is so evident that you're watching a 4K disc. You never have to remind yourself. It is constantly there. An incredible amount of fine detail. The HDR colours, I was one of them people that kind of questioned what HDR can possibly do to a black and white movie until I seen Psycho, that is, where I completely changed. But if you are on the fence of HDR colours and what it can do to a black and white movie, I do recommend checking this out, and you'll see exactly what HDR can do to a black and white movie. The blacks look stunning. They are inky black, ink, just... It couldn't get any blacker. There is no sign of artifacts, there's no sign of crushing, anything like that. The shadow detail looks beautiful. It is a demo-worthy disc for 4K. And I think if you're a fan of this movie, I think you're really going to love what you're going to see. So, right folks, let's not waste any time. Let's take us around this beautiful release, and yeah, I'll show you everything that's inside it. Right, so here we go, Casablanca. So the first thing I done was I removed the J card off this release, and I'm going to show that to you first. So there you go. So that's a close look at some of the special features that you do get on this. It is a 3-disc set, so there's quite a bit of features there, and that's great to see. That's all your goodies that you do get inside. It gives you a close look at the Steelbook as well. And then I'll just take you down here, and that's just a close look at some of your technical aspects. So if you do want to pause it and check them out, by all means do so. So there we go, that is the J card. Right, so put that to a side and let's bring in the release. And bear this in mind, folks, now, I have not seen this movie. I don't know any of the significance of this artwork, but I have to tell you, I do love it. It's a black and white movie. Of course, the artwork should be black and white. And I like the way they put the red on Casablanca. So yes, very impressed with this artwork. And again, in case anyone's wondering out there, it's a nice solid box, just like the rest of Warner Brothers releases. So yeah, that is the artwork, and I think it looks great. It really does. And I think fans of the movie is really going to appreciate the artwork of this as well. So I'll take us then onto the spine of it here. And as per usual, it's a thick looking set as well. Now, just so you know as well, in case people are wondering, these ratings down here, these are actually stickers as well as the ones in the spine, so they can actually be removed. I know that annoys a lot of people. So that is the back artwork, and again, I'm not quite sure what the significance of this is. I am going to find out very soon, but it looks fantastic. It almost has this kind of it's almost like a radar or something like that. Again, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I honestly do not know. So yeah, that is the close look at the back artwork. Anything on the top, you have Casablanca on the top of it there. And yeah, just got a little bit of a write up there on the bottom. So yes, it's a beautiful, beautiful release, and that is just a quick look at some of the goodies that you do get inside it as well. Right, so let's open it up and let's get into it. So the first thing you will see is you get this booklet there, you get the Steelbook, and and you get this envelope as well. Right, so I think I'll start with this small booklet here, and then we make my way over to the envelope and then onto the Steelbook. So here we go. I think this is a press junket. I might be wrong now. It does say something about reproduction of vintage press book. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So I'm going to just quickly run you through this. I'm not going to spend too much time with it because I think if I just stopped on every single page, I think the video will go on for hours. So just wanted to give you a good sense of this booklet. So yeah, just a quick, simple little booklet there. And I do love the actual artwork they used on that with the Casablanca one across the newspaper clipping. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's the booklet. Right, so onto this little envelope that you do get inside it, and from what I can see, there seems to be poster artwork for Casablanca in the back of it, and I think it's very, very similar to the other side as well. I'll just quickly take this now and show you. I think it is the same poster artwork. It actually is. The only thing that's missing is the actual name Casablanca going across in red. So right, let's open this up and let's have a look and see what's inside. Right, so we have got a poster. I'll probably show that last, and then we've got a couple of postcards here. Now, for some strange reason, they opted to put the postcards in colour. I'm not quite sure why they've done that, but yeah, that's still quite nice. So unlike the rest of Warner Brothers releases, you know, the postcards had this kind of high gloss look to them. These ones actually don't. And again, I think it's fitting for the movie itself. So yeah, I appreciate the fact that they actually done that. So I'm not quite sure what that is. I cannot make out what it is. But again, if you do want to pause it and check it yourselves, by all means do so. And maybe you could let me know in the comment what it actually is. So, and then you've got a couple of blueprints here. Actually, I just want to take these. I think there's 3 of them. Just let me take them out so I can actually show them properly. But there we go. Again, I'm not sure the significance of it. It's something to do with a cafe. So I'm sure it plays a big role in the movie. And then that's the other side of the postcard. So I'll put that to a side. And then you got another one here. Again, it's with that cafe. And then I will turn you around and show you. Yep, there's the back of it again. So I'm actually really liking the blueprints of these postcards. They're actually very, very nice. And then this takes us on to our last one. So move it around, and I've got a picture of a plane now. So yes, so that is all the postcards that you get in it. I think there's around, it's probably around 7 postcards that you get in it. Right, so what I'll do is I'll quickly open this poster and see, hopefully I can get it in frame and give you a good idea of what it's like. But here we go. So voila. So I presume that is the original artwork for Casablanca. Now this is a double sided poster as well. Now I would like to see Warner Brothers do something a bit different with their posters. Maybe give us kind of something similar with the paper that you get on the Arrow video releases. I think it looks far better. So yeah, that's the other side of the poster. I actually really like that one. That's really, really nice. Right, folks, so there you have it. That is everything that's inside the envelope. And then that brings us lastly onto the Steelbook itself. So let's get this in. And yes, I really liked it. It's a very simple Steelbook. There's nothing going on. There's no, spot glossing, nothing like that. And I think it's appropriate for the movie itself. Well, I'd like to think so. So yeah, gives you a good idea what the artwork is like. So it's a simple Steelbook, like I said, but I'm a fan of it. It's actually better than some of the Steelbooks that Warner Brothers have brought out in the last couple of editions, the likes of Lost Boys and Poltergeist in particular. So right, onto the spine of it we go, and then we will go to the back of it. Now, normally with me, when it comes to Steelbooks, I'm not the biggest fan of silver Steelbooks. I don't know what it is. I just never liked them. But on this one, I really do like it. Again, it's a black and white movie. The Steelbook is done black and white as well. I think it's a great idea. And there we go. That is the Steelbook in full. So yes, a very nice Steelbook. I'm very, very happy with it. And these are your discs. So I'm just going to quickly show you the discs. So you have your 4K disc there. Move that to a side. Then you've got your Blu-ray disc of it. And then lastly, we have the special features. So let me bring that in for you. And then last is the actual artwork inside the Steelbook. So that looks really, really cool. So that is everything, folks. That is everything you get in this release. So you've got your Steelbook there. You got your poster. You got a couple of postcards there. You've also got the envelope that kind of holds it all. You've got your booklet as well. And then, of course, the box that it all comes in. Really do love this release from Warner Brothers. Right, folks, so there you have it. That is everything inside that Casablanca edition. And I have to tell you, I'm intrigued now. I can't wait to see what Warner Brothers are going to come out with next. I don't think anything has been announced, and something's telling me this might be their last deluxe release of the year. But I really, really do hope to continue with these. I'm such a fan of them. And yeah, very intrigued to see what they're going to come out with next. So that is it, folks. That is it. So as per usual, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you could leave a comment down below. Please do share your thoughts on the movie itself and what did you think of the 4K transfer. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.